Okay, hi. In this video, I'm going to explain on Gymnosperm and Angiosperm based on compressed notes DB024. So, untuk first part is the unique characteristics of Gymnosperm, di mana dia adalah non-flowering plants. They do not produce flowers. And sekarang untuk group ini, dia adalah seed plants, which means they are seed produced instead of spores. But the seed that are produced is naked, which means it is not enclosed in ovary. And dia adalah di dalam cone ataupun naked on branches lah. Tak ada ovary, dekat branch sahaja. And the third unique characteristics adalah dia complex vascular tissues. It has tracheids dan juga sieve tube, tapi lebih kompleks daripada pteridophytes. Okay. And it also undergoes alternation of generation. Maksudnya dia ada sporophyte dengan gametophyte. Tapi sporophyte dia untuk ini adalah dominant in the life cycle, which means it is larger and longer lived. And the gametophyte is very much reduced, maksudnya mengecil ataupun kecil sikit daripada sporophyte. And dependent on sporophyte. Okay, so the first unique characteristics adalah the reproductive structure of the gymnosperm is called cones ataupun strobilus, and they are heterosporous. Bermaksud they have female cones and also they have male cones yang berasingan. So female cones have megasporangium containing megaspores. So the megaspores will develop into female gametophyte and dikekalkan di dalam ovule. Okay. Manakala male cones pula have microsporangium. So micro yang tu mega. Okay. Microsporangium yang mengandungi microspores. So the microspores or the pollen grain will develop into male gametophyte. Okay. So this one is heterosporous. So after fertilization, okay, between the microspores dengan the male gametophyte, the male gametophyte and the female gametophyte, dia fertilize. So, dia akan menghasilkan ovule and develops into a naked seed. Okay. So, as you can see here, this is the diagram that shows the naked seed lah. Yang ini adalah for the gymnosperm. And this is the seed which are naked. Yang tak diselaputi ataupun dikelilingi oleh ovary. Manakala yang ini adalah for the angiosperm. Ni flower. Kalau kamu nampak, ini adalah seednya. Dan luarnya ini adalah the ovary. Yang inilah, luar ini adalah the ovaries. So that is the differences between the naked seed and the one that are enclosed within ovaries. Okay. So number 6, they do not need external water for fertilization as compared to pteridophyte. Dengan bryophytes kan dia memerlukan air untuk fertilization. Tapi untuk gymnosperm, dia memerlukan pollinators. Example, the most common one is wind. Angin, okay? So, dalam gymnosperm, dia ada 4 phylum. Okay, phylum Coniferophyta, phylum Calcadophyta, phylum Ginkgophyta dan phylum Gnetophyta. So, untuk phylum Coniferophyta, ni pokok pine. Macam pokok Christmas hari tu. Pokok Christmas, which is Pinus sp. It is a woody tree and the leaves are needle-like. Kalau kamu perasan, pokok Pinus tu, dia punya daunnya adalah needle-like and the reproductive structure are called cones. Ni cone ni lah, female cone. Ini male cones. Okay. While for the phylum Calcadophyta, dia spesiesnya adalah Caicus sp. It is palm-like. Okay. Compound leaves with palm-like trees. Okay, so maksudnya pokok dia macam pokok kelapa. Dan dia punya leaves compound tu maksudnya dia dalam satu ni. This is the compound leaves. Okay, so the reproductive structure is large strobilus ataupun cones. Ni, kamu nampak ni. Okay. While for the Ginkgophyta, it is also a woody tree, same as the Coniferophyta. But the leaves are fan-shaped. Bentuk kipas. Kalau berbanding dengan Coniferophyta, needle-like. Ini bentuk kipas. Okay. That turn gold before fall off. The reproductive structure is called strobilus. Okay. While for the phylum Gnetophyta, this one, Gnetophyta, it consists of trees, vines and shrubs. And the leaves are broad with reticulate venation. Maksudnya, inilah vein dia. Okay. Urat daun dia tu lah. Macam tu. Okay. Reproductive structure is the flower-like strobili. Okay. While for the vascular tissues, xylem is only trachea without vessel for the three phylum. Phylum Coniferophyta, Kykodophyta dengan Ginkgophyta, they have xylem that only consists of trachea sahaja but without the vessel elements. Okay. Manakala phylum Gnetophyta, the xylem with trachea and vessel element. So you can guess that between the four phylum here, phylum Gnetophyta itulah mula dah menghampiri ataupun sama dengan Angiosperm. Sebab dia dah ada vessel element ni. Okay, then it is more complex. And same goes with the phloem where untuk tiga phylum pertama ni, Coniferophyta, Kykodophyta dengan Ginkgophyta, dia punya phloem hanya terdiri daripada sieve tube. Macam yang tadi punya, Pteridophytes. Kalau yang ini, untuk Gnetophyta, dia punya phloem now consists of sieve tube and companion cell. So these two characteristics menyebabkan dia ada lebih persamaan dengan Angiosperm. Okay. So Angiosperm, the unique characteristics of it, which consists of phylum Enthophyta, dia adalah flowering plants, which means it produces flower and fruits, have complex vascular tissues, which means the tracheids have, the xylem has both trachea dan juga vessel, while for the phloem has both sieve tube and also companion cell. And same goes with the Angiosperm, it also undergoes an alternation of generation. Bermaksud sporophyte generation dia adalah dominant. Gametophyte generation dia depend kepada sporophyte for nutrition. And the gametophyte generation is reduced in size. Maksudnya lagi kecil. And the fourth unique characteristics adalah Angiosperm reproductive structure is called flowers. Okay, sebab tu dia pokok berbunga. Okay, dan Angiosperm ini adalah ada menghasilkan Heterosporous. Produces two types of spores with double fertilization. So microspores akan menghasilkan pollen grain, which is the male gametophyte, while for the megaspores will produce embryo sac, which is for the female gametophyte. But this Angiosperm does not need water for its fertilization process. Dia memerlukan pollinating agent macam seakan sama dengan Gymnosperm, tapi untuk Angiosperm, pollinating agent dia lebih broad, lebih luas. It can be insects, it can be wind, it can be humans. Okay. So the seventh juga unique characteristics untuk this Angiosperm is that they undergo double fertilization. Okay, di mana ovary akan develop into fruit lepas dia fertilize. Okay, so fruit ni lah yang akan protect seed. Contohnya macam buah mangga, kita makan yang mangga isinya tu warna kuning oren tu adalah dia punya ovaries. Dia akan melindungi seed yang di dalamnya, itulah yang kerasnya tu yang tengah. Okay, manakala ovule will develop into seed. So the seed contain diploid embryo and triploid endosperm, and the seed is enclosed by seed coat, okay, which derives from integument of ovule. So this certain terms you have seen in chapter 9 semester 1. Hope you still remember. Okay, so the differences between the Angiosperm and the Genosperm is basically generally lah dia punya leaf untuk Angiosperm is broader, lebih luas. Manakala untuk Genosperm, dia punya leaves adalah needles. Macam bentuk yang tadi tu kan, Coniferophyta tadi tu, dia adalah needle-like structure. While for the Angiosperm, dia punya xylem tissue consists of both tracheids and vessel. For Genosperm, it only consists of tracheids sahaja. For the phloem pula, sieve tube ada companion cell. Dua-dua ada untuk Angiosperm. Untuk Genosperm, dia hanya ada sieve tube sahaja. While for in terms of the reproduction, untuk Angiosperm, dia melibatkan flower, yang ini melibatkan cone. Genosperm. So, flower pass in advance compared Angiosperm arranged in whorls. Maksudnya satu kitaran, bulatan macam tu. Okay, dia tersusun ikut kitaran macam tu lah. Okay, so contoh macam ni lah. So, this is one whorl. Okay. So, cone parts are arranged in spirals. Okay, so kalau kamu tengok susunan dia pun lebih kurang spiral macam tu lah. Pusing. So undergoes double fertilization. Yang ini does not undergo double fertilization. And this, for the angiosperm, the ovary will develop into fruits. The one that we eat tu kan, selalunya tu kan yang manis-manis tu adalah ovariesnya. Yang untuk genosperm, the ovary does not develop into fruits. Sebab itulah dia punya seeds are naked. Naked seeds. So the seed possesses endosperm. Yang ini the seed does not possess endosperm. Okay. So the seeds are protected by fruits, while for this one is not protected by fruits or ovules. Okay, so that one is that's why it is called naked seeds. And untuk angiosperm, it has several pollinating agents, including wind, animals, or insects. While for the gymnosperm, the pollinating agent is only wind sahaja. Okay. So evolutionary relationship of plant kingdom is based on the 4 groups is in terms of its size. So for bryophytes, the large gametophyte